Hey, welcome back to my channel. And if you're right here, we are continuing the month as what it is. Hang on, let me pull something out. It's just my phone. Anyways, I figured this month we'll take a look at a World War II drama. Well, technically, but another story of the Holocaust. We're taking a look at Focus Feature's very first film, and this stars Adrien Brody and Roman Polanski's The Pianist. Now, being that this is Focus Feature's first outing, it is a film. It's a story about a pianist, and this movie came out in 2002. And it's a story about, I'm probably going to butcher his name wrong, but it's Adrien Brody plays Wladyslaw Szpilman. I'm butchering that name wrong. Wladyslaw Szpilman. I think that's how. It's Szpilman's his name. He plays a guy he's a piano player trying to survive the Holocaust. And coming from the heels of another Holocaust story, Schindler's List, this is Roman Polanski's take on that same type of story. And it's all about his survival through, well, basically being a Holocaust survivor. And this is an interesting film because, for those who don't know this backstory, Roman Polanski was actually a Holocaust survivor. He was around during the Holocaust when he was a child. And from what I've read, his mother died in the gas chamber during the Holocaust. So this movie is special to him, and why he took so long. I don't know why he had this glare on it, but I'll put it down. But Adrien Brody, like I said, he plays Szpilman in an Oscar-winning performance. The movie, not only that, but not as big as Schindler's List, although this did win 3 Oscars. Best Actor, Adrien Brody, Director, Roman Polanski, and Screenwriter, Roland Harwood. It was adapted. It's the Best Screenplay Adapted, or Best Adapted Screenplay, however you want to say. So he's trying to survive through this, and nobody else is familiar. Brody's the only one who, the whole entire cast is the only well-known actor, which is kind of funny because Adrien Brody's from New York, and he's playing obviously a guy from Germany. This is a great movie, though. This movie I feel is a little too Hollywood, but it's a really, really good story. It's really hard to watch. Not as hard as Schindler's List. I haven't watched it yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to cover that because, for one, it's very long and very hard to watch for some people who say that it is. But it's really cool. This was shot on location. Obviously, Polanski cannot go back to America because he's been extradited. But we're not going to get into that. We're talking about the artist. Let's just ignore the art from the artists. Let's just focus on the film and not so much the backstory about the director of this film. But I did mention about that. So it's really good, though. This is a full screen disc. I had it in widescreen, but my copy wasn't in good condition. But as you can see, for some weird reason, they decided to not make this its own disc. I don't know why you have to flip. Universal titles, for some reason, I have a few of these. I have Cinderella Man and Carlito's Way that utilize, you have to flip the disc to go to special features. Why not just make this have disc art and make it? Why do I have to flip over the disc? But Shout Factory did release a Shout Select recently, well, a couple years back, but did put out a Shout Select, so you can go with that if you want to save on flipping the disc. So that upside is you don't have to flip the disc just to watch special features. But if you're really interested in this, the special features are really good. There's actually a story of survival, which talks about, like, it even says so here, Roman Polanski's own story of survival during World War II. Like I said, he was a Holocaust survivor. He was actually born in Poland, so he's a Holocaust survivor. But like I said, it's really good. Highly recommend the film. So I think I said this enough. So I think I said that it's highly recommended, though. It's really, like I said, this movie isn't as hard as Schindler's List, but still hard watch. But I'm a sucker for World War II movies. I'm more of a person who likes movies about the Vietnam War more than World War II. But still, it's really good. So I think I said highly recommend it. So now I'm just rambling. I'm trying to think of good films. Not good films. Trying to think of anything good about this film that I've already said. Like I said again, being that it's Focus Feature's first film, they really did a good job with this. So, final verdict, should you see The Pianist? And it is a yes. This is a must-see. Though, if you did like Schindler's List and you want to see something a little more better, The Pianist is definitely worth checking out. Like I said, it was my first experience. I didn't really watch much movies directed by Roman Polanski. This is my first time I tackled a Roman Polanski film. I seen part of his film Rosemary's Baby, but I wanted to watch this and see. But Rosemary's Baby was more of a horror film. This is more of a drama, I think. Polanski's done other films besides that. And yeah, this is special to him and well worth getting a director nomination. Although, yeah, this is a... I think I said this most. I haven't seen all the other films that were nominated for directing. I probably would have gave this movie a Best Picture. Did get a Best Picture nomination, but it lost to Chicago, which I never understand why. Trying to think of anything else to say about this film. I think I've already said this. I don't want to give too much away about this film. Like I said, this is definitely a must-see if you really like World War II dramas, or you want to see, or if you want to see a film with Adrian Brody. So yeah, am I going to put this on the top? Am I going to put this on the best movies I watched for Universal Month this year? I don't know. I have a ton of movies. Again, we're in May right now, and this is going to last until June. June 1st and June 2nd is going to be my top 10 list and my top worst list. I'm also going to throw a few honorable mentions. In the best list, you're going to see honorable mentions, but we'll see. Like I said, that's a different movie. The Pianist. I always get The Piano and The Pianist mixed up. No, The Piano is a whole different movie. That's not a Universal film, so that won't be covered. But check this film out. Go watch Pianist. If you want to pick up the Shout Select, you can get that. Or this isn't too expensive. You can always get it on there. I think I got this for like $2 somewhere, so it wasn't too expensive. So check the film out. And that's it for my review of The Pianist. If you like what you see, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Let's make it to at least 100. I have 76 subscribers. Let's set the goal for 100. Tell everyone, do this. If you want to join Universal Month, I'm still working on it. Just watch Universal movies. That's all you have to do to participate in the film. If it's like a Miramax Universal or Universal Miramax or Universal Columbia or Columbia Universal, that will qualify for it. So that's it. I'm out. Take care, guys, and I will see you next review. Bye.